All right. August 7th, 2020. Pretty warm tonight. A little bit windy. Getting colder. Hopefully some rain's coming with this wind. But we're out here to protest the curfew. And do some parodies. Here's SpongeBob. Who lives in a country that's going to shit? American people. Abhorrent and something. Abhorrent. No. Oh, this is still running. Thanks for coming. I gotta find out my song. Still Rick and Morty. Okay, Morty. We're on Earth. We're on the Earth just before things collapse. For them to, we're to make as much profit as we can. We just have to invest in specific parts of the stock market. Morty, you listen to me, and I paid off the right people to know when that's going to be, and make sure we buy off the right politicians, so our stocks pay off the right time. It's so easy, Morty. So fucking easy. Ready? Let's make money while masses of meaningless people die. Come on, Morty, let's go. The night is trippy out here tonight with the wind. Okay, here's my Santa Claus song. Here comes more gov, straight into our veins. It's got cameras and it's got deals to rain on our parades. That's all I got so far. Steve Irwin. All right, we're coming up on a very dangerous animal. I love Steve Irwin, by the way. General complacency. Let's take a look. Yep, just like I thought. Definitely a male. White one just sitting around taking advantage of all its perks, while everyone else was out doing nothing to protect itself. Look at this. It's moving. Oh, back up. All right. We're supposed to back up the camera. Reading the part in the parentheses during this thing. Does page turning help the video? Is that good concept work? Yep, I got this little guy before he posed a risk to himself doing others. What's that? The wind. Free peoples of the world have been infected by complacency, direct oppression, inane information, and needs our help. The free peoples of the world have been infected by complacency, direct oppression, inane information, and it needs our help. Mr. Steve Irwin, you're awesome. Speaking of Ghostbusters, speaking of awesome, Ghostbusters. Nope. Kardashians, we can mock the Kardashians all day and what they represent in all of this. Direct capitalism, direct wasteful lifestyle, blah, 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 blah. Everything you could ever want. Excess, self-centered importance, disregarding other people, greed, the whole thing. 80s rock music parody. Yeah, that'd be fun. Blah, blah, blah. Star Wars. How about Star Trek? Far from home and stranded on a planet at risk of harsh dominion from their falsified leaders with no idea what they're doing. These leaders are false advocates who act hypocritically. We must protect these people and help them learn to defend their own liberties, or else our work is for nothing. It's all about the kids. That fell apart towards the end, didn't there? Here, look at the shadow. That's not a moon shadow. Moon shadows are gone. The moon is smaller these days. It was last one, it was big, and you can just see around here. But now it's down. Have to use a flashlight and stuff. Alright. Monty Python. Can we flip this mid camera? We cannot. Alright, so keep looking at the thing, and I'll just keep talking. This is test video for Drew. Monty Python. And now for something completely different. What's all this then? A curfew? A curfew? Listen. Strange woman lying in ponds handing out swords is no basis for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the masses, not some farcical aquatic ceremony. You can't expect to wield supreme power just because some watery tot threw a sword at you. That's fucking brilliant. Those guys are brilliant. Fresh Prince, awesome. Probably part of those Hollywood social clubs that I postulate about. Pulp Fiction, some joke about how they don't call it a Royale with cheese, but they don't call it a curfew. They call it a limited stay-at-home order. You know, easier to digest, sounds softer, more bullshit for the people to take in. Scarface, first you take away the money, then you take away the women, then you take away it all. How do you take away the money? Convince them the money is more valuable in your hands. This is my favorite argument from billionaires. Yeah, well, if I didn't have that money, I couldn't have invested and done so much good for so many people. Shut the fuck up. Sure, you can do good with money, but it doesn't mean it's got to be that way or that it's better in your hands. Let's just educate people so we know what to do with our money. What we know what to do so we don't get caught in these little traps set everywhere for little poor people. From there, the world is ours. 70, 80%, 90% of the wealth in the hands of the rich matters not. Doesn't matter if it's 80, 90, 70%, whatever. It's a rapidly changing, and the wealth is further concentrating as markets continue their open manipulation. So whatever it is today, it's going to be worse tomorrow. Whatever it is this decade, is going to be worse next decade. Until we start shifting that pendulum back. And hopefully not just a pendulum, but a more steady ship type of thing. Because the pendulum swings back and forth, and we don't want to be doing that, because that's too dangerous, too violent, too unsteady. We need to find a way to govern consistently, steadily, on a wider scale, integrating small markets, medium markets, the whole thing. We need to figure out a better way, and we need to do it all together. It's not an American problem, it's a world problem. All right, Fight Club. First rule of Fancy Dancy Hollywood Social Club is you do not talk about the Fancy Dancy Hollywood Social Club. Second rule of the Fancy Dancy Hollywood Social Club is this is not a cult. Not a cult. Third rule is we secretly manipulate the greater social order to fit our own ends. We secretly manipulate the greater social order to reach our own ends. Fourth rule. Once again, I cannot stress this enough. No matter how secretive or powerful or ritualistic we are, this is not a cult. Don't worry about the secrets. Don't worry about the power. Don't worry about the pyramid scheme. Don't worry about the rituals. Not a cult, just a social club. Fifth rule. Again, just a social club with the power to sway the global pendulum and to have some vice-filled fun. Vice-filled fun. Here's a helicopter or a plane up here. I wonder if they're checking me out. Probably not. There's a lot to check out in the mountains, mostly fire related, things like that. Sixth rule, we are the good guys, and anyone who says otherwise will be destroyed. Or killed, depending. Again, Fancy Dancy, Hollywood Social Club, not a cult. Then we got Johnny Carson. Modern China, ancient Rome, and the modern USA, and the perimeter of Guantanamo Bay. What do these things have in common? Karnak. Modern China, ancient Rome, modern USA, and the perimeter of Guantanamo Bay. Name 4 places you can be arrested just for standing around minding your own business. Funny stuff. Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz parody is we looked behind the curtain and found that the man working the dials and levers. We know the man's there. We all know he's there right now. Funny thing is, the magic still works. The slippers teleport Dorothy, courage, brains, and heart make the difference in the lives of companions. And that's like America to me. It isn't this scary, big-headed monster focused on war and domination up front. It's a scared and kindly old man with magic enough to help us help ourselves. You know, the curtain's open, the curtain's lifted. We got the information, we got the access. It's the modern age, we can do this. We just have to figure out what we are and how to operate it, how to run this beautiful, majestic machine that's covered in shit. The beautiful, majestic machine called America, of course. It's that simple. We should not be killers, we should be shepherds. Money, money, money. Where's it go, go, go? It goes to killing, not to shepherding. Tangent, but military-industrial complex being the core of a lot of the world and America's problems is very real, very deep, very historic, and very problematic, and it's got a grip. I mean, look at Biden. Look at how deep he is into that crap. So we'll see what kind of sway that shit has if we can really get troops. Instead of buying bombs and all this stuff. Bombs, missiles, guns, weapons. Bombs, missiles, guns, weapons. If we can get troops on this side of the shore working to help the people that need the help. Right now we got a pandemic going on, and we're talking about this 8,000 troop level removal, which, you know, sounds like a big drastic move, and I think it is, but why aren't we talking about, I don't know, National Guard's supposed to help this side, but I think the whole military should be helping this side. And when we have the time, help other sides. And on top of that, build a big fucking shield so nobody can touch us. Not sword after sword after sword after arrow after sword after arrow after sword. Why not shield after shield after shield after shield after shield after shield? Why do we build all these swords and spears, you know? Spears and missiles going through space all the way across the fucking globe, across a continent to blow up millions of people. Tragic. We'll see what we do with it. Okay, next parody after that fun trip was Vanilla Ice. Vice Baby. Ding, 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 ding. We can do the Mr. Burns parody of him saying excellent, because of he's making all the money right now. Churchill. Here's my Churchill parody. Old-timey words to unite the people. That's more like a fake Abraham Lincoln anyway. Watch YouTube. I didn't watch YouTube yet. Next one, Reagan parody. Watch YouTube. Gandalf. You shall not pass. Hold on. We can do that better. You shall not pass. Overly burdensome legislation or use sloppy means to achieve unclear ends. Fly, you fools. So that was overly burdensome legislation or sloppy means to achieve unclear ends. Tupac, Dear Mama parody with all the right words. Terminator, I don't know how that one works. Braveheart, you can take our lives, but you can never take our freedom. That's no fucking joke. To me, at least. Mission Impossible. Here's Mission Impossible. Oh god, my papers. My papers! Oh shit, my glasses, my papers! Okay, here's Mission Impossible parody. The mission is to go out and kill everyone so they don't kill us first, to expose the secret that we kill people, or expose who we are as killers. We will have the most money, the most tech, and the most reason to hide. We are violent, we are hateful, and we are terrified. Yeah, these are fucking stupid ass movies about nothing but nonsense violence from one shadow group to another with no point but to come out on top. And if you start paying attention to the scripts and the movies and a lot of stuff, it's just this pissing contest with a lot of collateral damage, a lot of dramatic explosions, a lot of rah, but the content is quite lacking. Next page. Got a couple more pages left. Okay, next one. Captain Jack Sparrow. Best pirate you almost caught. Speed. If we let this country get below 55% engagement, it will explode. Now, show me some tits and I'll show you some muscle. Again, not cults, Hollywood social clubs, not cults. Ace Ventura. Alrighty then. Nothing to do with anything. Maybe I am being too loud out here. I'm just this crazy guy standing in a field. Anyway, Anchorman. Audrey, I look like hell. Oh, we're rolling. Breaking news today out of San Diego. A curfew is in effect and more to come. What this means is that all you little people should stay indoors, avoid contact with other poor and ugly people, and I'll be having lavish backyard parties with models and leather-bound books. It's just kind of what I do, and I'm very important, so, you know, I don't have to follow the rules. You do, because you're poor, you're ugly, and you're unimportant. Yeah, this is America. We'll be right back. Groundhog Day. Okay, I need to frame this up. Well, we're here again. Hangover. Start with a shot of me laying on the ground and waking up, finding no one seems to realize two risks lying below the surface. Like this. Crooked glasses, all that kind of stuff. thank you list. There's me. And there's the thing. And this is where we're at. August 7th, 2020. Another day.